tuned into another episode of Access Granted. It's your boy, Mr. Antoine, in the building as usual, and I'm joined tonight by the lovely and talented my sister.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Good evening.
What's going on, my dear?
Oh, a whole lot of a whole
What's
lot.
not going on? What's not going
Just
on?
no, actually I do have one thing. Have you
Uh-oh.
ever been to a sneaker ball?
A
Have you
sneaker ball?
a
No,
sneaker ball where you get dressed up, you're in your tuxedos, ladies are in the gowns, but you're wearing sneakers,
no, but
like high top.
that sounds like super amazing. I would love that.
That we actually went to a sneaker ball this weekend on Saturday to celebrate Selena's godmother's 40th birthday. So she had to put it off until now. It was the most amazing thing to experience. But what's funny is my husband, you tell him he can wear tux, that man gonna get clean, 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 right? But then when I told him, I said, it's a sneaker ball. He said, you are joking. You joking
I
with me.
get
I
no.
had to get her on the phone to tell him that this is a real thing. And he looks so nice. But it's something different. It definitely
Yeah,
is something
definitely,
different.
definitely. It's
Yeah.
funny that you said that because we had Reverend Jackie, our first lady at Victoria Living Faith. She popped up in some sneakers underneath her, underneath her dress, like 2 weeks ago. And Pastor
Okay.
Bill was like, "Oh, so that's what we're doing." Hey,
That's right.
you can't say "come as you are," and we're not the traditional church. And then
There
you
you
know what I mean?
go. And
So
and not come that way. Yeah, I mean, it was, I will say, people were on the dance floor like the whole entire night. It
oh, you got
because
sneakers on. You
there
got
was no reason not to. No one's feet were hurting.
Shout out to my sister Tracy Martin saying hey to you and I. Shout
Oh,
out to
hey
my man Wisdom
Tracy.
Beats checking in right now. I pray that everybody, all of the mothers out there,
Yes.
all of the step-in moms, all of the stepmoms, the god moms, the
Hmm.
grandmoms, anything uh, underscore grandmom or
Yeah.
underscore mom. I hope everyone really had an amazing time yesterday. Thank God I have a simple wife who didn't want much, you know. But
Look, because she probably says y'all are celebrating, y'all must be doing right during the year. That's what that
I
is.
mean, yeah, at the end of the day, that's what it's
Yes.
all about.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that her birthday is always the following weekend, or sometimes it falls on the same weekend.
Oh, she's
So
a May baby too. So am I.
yeah, so she doesn't usually ask for much. It's all about
Right.
just the coming together and the. So
Exactly.
yes, happy belated Mother's Day to you, Tracy. I just hope everybody celebrated, man, and really understood. It was tough yesterday because I do know a few people who have lost
Hmm.
their mom over the last few months, and so
Yeah.
yesterday was the first Mother's Day without your mom, and I
Yeah.
can't
Yes.
imagine.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I can't imagine. And you really don't know what to say. Like my next
Right.
door neighbor was one, and it was crazy because I was leaving out the house to go see my mom at the same time. She was pulling out of her yard, and I was like, "Hey, neighbor," that's what we say to each other. And I was like,
Right.
"Hey," and then it's like literally as soon as the words "Are you okay?" came out of my mouth, I could see
In her face.
Reese that
Hmm.
she wasn't good, and so
Yeah, it's
when
tough.
I came home later, she was sitting in the yard talking to my wife, and I could just see that it wasn't right. And I just let that go because I don't know what to say. I don't know what
Hmm.
I would want anyone to say, but I just, felt like she needed, that wasn't for me to touch. I'll talk to her
Right.
tomorrow or, whenever we cross paths again. But yeah, I know that Mother's Day is tough for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. And it's okay not to know what to
Yeah,
say.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people, they find something and they say something just ridiculous, and
Yeah.
it just makes it awkward. It's okay
It's,
if you already know the situation. It's okay to just, give the person a hug, do your normal hello,
yeah.
and well, I'll see you during the week, and keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Yeah. And
Hmm.
that's
Yeah.
definitely one of those situations where less is more.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
of course, being in church yesterday, we had, some people who had just lost their mom, and it's
Uh-huh.
it's tough. I looked around yesterday, and I was like, man, it's a crying church, boy. Y'all, we be crying in church, man. But it's just crazy because it's just so much love. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's
And
good.
we really try to be there and support each other when we're going through some stuff. So
That's
what
good.
did other than the dance, did you guys do anything special for Mother's Day?
Actually, Selena came home from college to spend a day. I just wanted to chill. At first, I wanted to go roller skating.
Oh,
Um, and then I thought about it. I'm just like, after I was y'all on the dance floor, had to come home one Saturday night, take some a leave. I was like,
oh,
I'm gonna keep my butt right here on this couch.
no, that's right.
So we just chilled out, but it was a wonderful weekend. I got to talk to her. And I think when your child goes to college, you always want to see where their mind is, and
Totally
that
different
was an
feeling.
opportune time for me to sit down and we just talk, nothing specific, because but just so that I can hear what her mind is thinking. So as a mother, I think that was the best
Yeah.
part. And then my husband really put the icing on the cake and got some crab legs and some shrimp. We had some collard greens,
See,
so we oh my goodness, we had rice, cornbread, macaroni and cheese. Oh, y'all, look at
and,
me.
and that's perfect. Shout out to your husband, who of course is a Walbrook warrior. I gotta keep saying that because my wife is a seafood boil fanatic,
Yes.
and I knew that all I had to do was get that for her yesterday, and everything else was gonna be fine.
Yep. Everything was
You know what
cool.
I'm saying? So yeah. So shout out to the husband. Always got to make sure pay homage and tell him if he's not doing anything next Saturday. The Walbrook Warrior family will be out bowling and partying at Normandy from like 6 to
Really?
9. It's all
Okay.
classes. It's all classes. No professional bowlers allowed because y'all not gonna come out there and make me look bad.
Oh, we can do it now. We from that bowling generation, the roller skating and bowling generation.
I
Okay.
mean, I keep my bowling balls and my pool stick in the trunk, so I ain't never scared. Just
See?
bring them. Just bring
See?
them. Keep my stuff in the trunk, so I ain't never scared. But yeah,
Right.
yeah. Again, just shout out to all of the mothers, man.
Yes.
And
Yes.
for you guys that tend to forget sometimes, Father's Day is next month.
It's next month, y'all.
Yeah, y'all get a whole month to
Get
start.
it right.
Working on it. Hey, Jackie
Right.
preached. Minister Jackie, Reverend Jackie preached yesterday, and she was like, "For Father's Day, all y'all get is a tie and the bill." We get the short end of the stick sometimes, but it's okay. But look, man, I want to go ahead and get into the show because
Okay.
his brother's in his car, which means he's traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, when people are traveling, they don't have a whole lot of time, so I want to
Time.
make sure
Right.
that we get this brother in. And as Selena, as he's listening in, I need you to vouch for me. I want you to go back a couple of weeks ago to no, I don't think you were here. Were you here when we did the interview with MJ Savino?
No, I missed that one.
You missed that one. So on that show, and this is recorded, so you can go on the YouTube channel and check it out. I said that this brother's verse was my favorite verse on the Flavor in Your Ear remix. This dude was on the track with Busta Rhymes, Notorious B.I.G., LL Cool J, Puffy, all of that. I said that his verse was my favorite verse. I didn't say that it was necessarily the best verse. I said it was my favorite verse.
Right.
My favorite. The views expressed by Mr. Antoine are those of Mr. Antoine and not that of Alenia Renee. It's my favorite verse. And I wanted to point that out because I don't want him to think that I got him up here and I'm trying to juice him up and all that stuff.
Right.
My man Rampage, the last Boy Scout, is in the building. What's going on, brother? The one thing that we were discussing, and it was kind of a question that both of us had for you before you went off, Ramp, is I was saying that we had Drez from Black Sheep on recently, and he really, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like 90% of his interview had nothing to do with music. Right. He was really on that mode of being able to use his platform to like bringing Black people together, healing, and basically making us abreast of stuff that's going on in the nation. And a lot of that is what you just touched on. Yeah. Like we're sitting up here sleeping on the fact right now that the COVID numbers are slowly but surely
going back up.
Keeping back up. And there's a matter of time, just as we're starting to get back to normal, where we might get shut down again. Honestly, like
so now I have to tell you this. So why you think I started my water company? Why you think I got so? You know, this is what I'm about to tell you. Is just there's a lot of artists that's on this platform, right? They get all these opportunities, right? They say they're gonna do things, but they never do things, right? They say they want to touch the people. They say they want to do this and they say they want to do that. See, the difference between me saying and doing, I'm a doer. So I started a water company called Splash Drip. So, and the reason why I started the water company is because at the end of the day, when COVID hit the first time, the very, very first time when it hit, water was at $150 a case. Oh. So I said to myself, I'm Rampage. I got a lot of resources and stuff like that. And toilet tissue was at a high too. And air freshener was at a high too. Right? So while everybody was running around doing what they was doing, I said, when we come out of this, or whenever it clears up a little bit, I'm going to invest my money into a water company, not a company where I slap a sticker on a water bottle. Now, right. I'm going to invest in a real water company. I'm going to own it. So if it jumps off like this again, I don't have to worry about going to Walmart or any one of these Krogers or whatever and have to worry about water. Right. Because at the end of the day, we're going to need some water. That's number one. Number two, I bought a toilet tissue company called Boo Boo Tish.
Wow.
So out of all the rappers in the game, you know, there's some entrepreneurs. There's some people that just talk to make it sound good. Right. But nobody's into health and wellness like me. And I'm going to tell you the reason for me being in health and wellness. So again, I got a toilet tissue coming called Boo Boo Tish. Right? So I got toilet tissue. But when we was in this thing before, you couldn't buy no toilet tissue because toilet tissue was at an all-time high. Walmart. I was like, you know what? Let me be the different rapper. Let me think like Master P. He was buying chips. I was buying water. You know what I'm saying? So Master P, you know, watching Master P really motivated me to really put my money where my mouth is. You know what I'm saying? So again, there's a lot of artists that'll come on y'all show and shoot the shit. But I ain't gonna shoot the shit. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Health and wellness is the biggest thing in today's time right now. And if none of these rappers are getting off their ass to motivate other people to do these things, everybody's just going to be stuck in the box. Me, Rampage, I'm never stuck in the box. I don't want nobody to get it twisted about me. I'm a black water owner. I own a water company like Pepsi own Pepsi and Coca-Cola. I own a manufacturer. Like we do this. You know what I'm saying? I have a sneaker company. Jordan can't be the only sneaker brand in the world, but again, when you slap the logo on it, people think it's Nike when it's really not Nike. It's just Jumpman. But because Jordan has such a great brand and our community supports him,
Yeah.
Everybody knows that we got to get every pair of Jordan. But again, I have a company called Rated R Empire. I have my own manufacturer, just like how Jordan and them got Jumpman. I got my own thing. I cut out the middleman. When we doing business, we gotta, as entrepreneurs, we gotta cut out the middleman. I don't have no partners. This is funding out my pocket. The water company is funded out my pocket. The
Right.
toilet tissue company is funded out my pocket. But again, couple of years early, my man said earlier that I had a dope verse on Flavor in Your Ear remix, but you know, my Flavor in Your Ears, my woo-haws, my Wild for the Night classic joints that I'm on, I takes my money in to invest in now. That's
Yeah.
gonna see, these records is gonna be around for generations of
Mhm.
generations. So I
Timeless.
came at a
Timeless.
great time of hip hop, but
Mhm.
again, I'm also the one that takes my royalties and invest in myself and really put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So again, for my drive of health and wellness, you know, a couple years back, I didn't tell nobody I suffered a heart attack.
Mm.
So I was almost out of here. You know, being
Right.
not eating good,
Yeah.
not living right. You know what I'm saying? You have to
Right.
live right within yourself. Nobody else can help you but you. We all grown here, people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again, me not eating right, me not understanding, you know, I could eat, you know, you just can't eat any and everything. You know what I'm saying? You got
Right.
to eat what's good for your body because again, your body is shut down if you ain't getting no sleep. You're not
Mhm.
getting no rest, your body is shut down. If you're not eating right, your body is going to react to it.
Right.
You know, I'm you know, being obese, not understanding that I got to lose the weight.
Mhm.
Understanding that if I'm going to be on this stage and doing this and that, I got to make sure, you know,
Healthy.
I'm feeling right and
Yeah.
feeling good. Because if you ain't feeling right and feeling good, you're not going to look good. You're going to look bad.
Mhm.
So understand the health and the wellness. So I said to my partner, I got a partner, big up to Lance J, who was like, yo, Paige, won't you do something that's never been done before? So again, I am an entrepreneur. Again, I do take my money and put it where my mouth is. Like I'm a doer, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm a doer. When I say I'm gonna do something, I get to it. Everything is timing though, but I do
Yeah.
get to it. So the next big thing that I'm working on personally, that I see there's a problem. I see there's a problem in the hip hop community where a lot of our young brothers are passing away, and all those brothers that's passing away are on the videos and Instagram and showing all this money. But one thing they don't got is they can't take care of their family and they ain't got no insurance.
Insurance. No life insurance.
So I'm starting an insurance company for artists, celebrities, DJs, podcasters. I'm putting that together as we speak because again, and I'm about to do my new podcast called How You Living.
Mhm.
Is for artists that you ain't seen in a while, classic, old school, new school, and the things that I'm gonna ask them. Okay, F the music. What do you got to fall back on?
Right.
And a lot of these
Mm.
artists can't even tell you
Right.
what they have to fall back on. Do you got health insurance? Somebody run up on you, shoot you in the face. A week ago, you was on Instagram going like this, but then the
With the
next
money
week you
set.
passed. Then the
With
next
the
week
money
you
set.
passed away. The next week you passed away. Then a couple of weeks after that, I go on Instagram and I'm seeing a GoFundMe.
Mm.
What part of the game is that? A lot of these dudes are
Right.
hustling backwards. So again, you on the Instagram, you showing the most money, and I'm dedicating this to all the new artists and everybody with the money to their phone, all the hustle people, everybody that's got the grind, all my entrepreneurs, everybody got money. Somebody see you at the club, run up on you, you talking to this one, that one. I'm just giving you scenarios. I'm not
Right.
pointing to people, but what I'm saying is actually 100 correct. So
Right.
look at all the artists that passed away. I want to say about 90% of them do not got health insurance. I'm gonna sit here and wait.
Yeah. No, and that's, I mean, I can't verify that, but it's facts because there are a lot of artists that have died broke.
Mm.
And you know, the GoFund, like I've
when I see a GoFundMe, I take that as a disrespect.
as soon as you mentioned that, I remember a meme that says GoFundMe is not health insurance. It's not life insurance.
So again, how much money that, and I don't know what people's, royalty statements and all this, but
right.
We all as a hip hop community need to be very aware of life. Because life will rip your ass immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Just take everything away. Let's take you not doing no music no more. Let's take that you're retired from the game. Let's say you've been in the game for a couple years. Everybody know you got a classic, right? But one thing you don't got is no health insurance. One thing you don't got, you can't even bury yourself. One thing you you can't even go to the doctor if you got diabetes. You can't even get no insulin for nothing.
Right.
But you like this, you like that. You're not even eating well. You home. You fat. You're not even you not even trying to get up and go walk or trying to change your diet.
Right.
I'm trying to tell the community you got to get off your ass. I had to do the same thing, so I put myself in them situations. I will never be in them dark places again of the knowledge that I know. Get off your ass. Do something about it. We as a black people, we can speak about the community for hours. But one thing has to change. You have to change yourself before you change others. You have to be a witness to it before I tell others. So I'm starting an insurance company. I will be the first person to start an insurance company that's for real, where we'll make it reasonable for you to get insurance. And for those of my rappers that's sick and got heart attacks and got this going on, old school and new school, and all my actors who can't act no more, and all my people that just, in general, you need some type of insurance. I don't care if it's $9 a month. I don't care if it's $20 a month. You need some type of insurance. Old school, new school, true school. I don't care if you mumble rapping. 20 minutes later, you get shot in the face. You was on the gram a month ago. Now you in the hearse 2 months after that, 2 weeks after that, I'm seeing GoFundMe. Shit don't make sense. Then I'm seeing this little girl saying, I miss my daddy. It's not fair cheating these kids. Stop playing with your kids.
Yeah.
Get right, people, as a people. Get right as yourself.
Right.
So I'm here to let you know my experience and why I got the water company, why I got the toilet tissue, why I got the sneaker company. Because again, if you check out life, we all need shoes to walk around in.
Right.
At the end of the day, when we all eating and we going to the bathroom, we need toilet tissue. Nobody's really drinking tap water, so we need our own water.
Yeah.
So again, damn, I don't feel too hot. Maybe I got the COVID, maybe I don't. But I need some insurance to go see this doctor to make sure I'm good. Because my diabetes are acting up, or I got asthma, or the things that's big in these communities, we really need the insurance like now. And these corporate companies, I seen the other day, $24 billion they're making off the COVID vaccine. 24
That's crazy.
Of giving you a shot. $24 billion. You really think they're going to stop producing and saying that you got to get the shot or whatever? No, man. This is a multi-billion-dollar business. So I said to myself, while they doing this multi-million-dollar business, well, let me go put an insurance company together. Let me think that way. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I want to do things to help my people, but not just my people, just people in general. You know what I'm saying? We don't think about people in general. We have mothers and fathers and sisters and everybody that's passing. My sister just passed away. I want to say about a few months ago. But again, at the end of the day, she had insurance. She didn't have to ask the family because her insurance kicked in. I said, man, you know, kudos to her, man. Like, for real, she really had it put together. But a lot of us in this community, we don't have it together. We living by the day. We can't live by the day. We got to go into, you know, we got children. Some of us got children. What are we going to leave our children?
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody's thinking about that. Everybody being selfish. And I say selfish because you know better. But we got to have this Benz right now. We got to have this Ferrari right now. We got to have these $1 million jewels on my neck right now. We got to buy this multi-million-dollar house right now. Right? Mm. But you got to have that insurance right now. Somebody come and take your jewelry and rob you. Yo, man, you can have it. But if you got insurance, you can get it back.
Mm.
Right.
Nobody understanding that until something has to happen for people to be motivated.
Yeah.
You watch Jay-Z, he tell you, stop hustling backwards, pay your taxes. All you got to do is take a little bit out in the beginning.
Yep.
You know, we got to stop hustling backwards. Me, I stopped hustling backwards. I made it smarter, not harder.
Right.
So everybody from my era and the era that I was in, a lot of them dudes is swimming with Nemo. I don't care what they talking about. They swimming with Nemo.
Right.
And you know what Nemo do? He swim.
So let me ask you this, Rant. Did you have anybody during the time that you got into the game and you started making money? Did you have anybody to teach you these lessons?
Well, just to answer that question is, I just wanted to know what opened my eyes of doing good things with your money. First thing that I saw was I went to Cali and I saw the dude Everlast. And when I went to his house, he was the first person I seen had a $1 million house. I wasn't really on, but jump around was popping. So I go to his house and I go see that he had $1 million check on his wall that he never cashed.
Wow.
I said, yo, you got $1 million joint that you never cashed? It was on his wall, and he had this pool table. I would never forget it. He had a pool table with see-through balls, clear balls. And we was in this room, and we was in this room in this house. I didn't know they had cars on top of their house. This is my first time being in $1 million house. And then Everlast said this one thing to me. He said, yo, when you stop rapping, you gotta have merchandising. But I didn't understand what that meant. So now that I understand what he was saying, I had to. He was like, yo, a lot of y'all dudes on the East Coast is y'all spending money, but y'all spending it the wrong way. Because a lot of y'all don't have no merchandising. Let's just say if you're not making no money and you ain't getting no shows, you got to be out here printing these House of Pain shirts. You got to be out here, you know, something with your name on it to keep these people intrigued to keep wanting to buy merchandising for you. Now you got guys like Tech9 that keep printing merchandise. But I didn't get it until Everlast said that to me years ago. Ever since he said that to me, when cats was buying $100,000 jewelries, I was buying a barbershop. When cats was going in the Lamborghinis, I bought my first house. I come from the era where if you got a couple of dollars, you put it, you know, you invest in yourself because again, you can't rap all your life. It's not possible.
Right. So
while they was buying $1 million jewelry, I bought me a nightclub. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When they was you know, trying to keep up with the Joneses, I bought a water company.
Mm.
Because again, what I'm saying is, yeah, I could have bought those things, but
Right.
that wasn't my thing, because I always thought about what happened if it's over today or tomorrow.
Right. Right.
What can I tell my kids that I don't got it? Nah, that don't look right.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell my kids I ain't got that.
And
Dad, I see you on YouTube popping it off.
Yeah.
right.
And
Yeah.
you can't buy me a graduation present or
And Alenia, if you remember, we talked to Drez, and he said that he really tried to get the members of Native Tongues. You're
Yeah.
talking Tribe Called Quest, you're talking De La Soul, all of those groups. He tried to get them to understand this, and they didn't get that back in the day.
Right.
And it was sad, because that was a platform that could have been such a major movement among Black people to really show us the way. And unfortunately, some people just don't get it at the time. And
Right.
at
Right.
the time when they do get it,
see, let me show you.
They're
Then that's cool. They don't get it at the time, but you slow, you blow.
Yep. And that's what he was saying. He was like, I can't wait for them.
So
Yeah.
so again, I'm not
Yeah.
knocking nobody, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all again. I can't keep telling you. I gotta just do it.
Right.
Because if I'm telling you, oh yeah, he don't know what he talking about. Yeah, he's just passing it. Let me show you.
but when you're showing it, right.
Right.
But when I show it to you, like I'm this dude. We could walk up in it. So everybody's on some rich boy. I got the Phantom outside, right? I'm this dude. Let me show you how I think. So y'all got the Phantom outside, right? But when y'all walk into this club or this restaurant that y'all be going to eat your favorite foods or whatever, you'll never know that I own it.
Mm.
Or if you walk in this building, everybody moving in because these are nice apartments, you will never know I own it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm that dude. That's how I think.
Right.
I just bought some land. I wouldn't even tell you, but when I put the thing on the land, I own the land. So again, at the end of the day, that's how I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about those houses.
Yeah.
I own the land.
Right.
So the land is going to pay me. So when you thought about the $1 million house that you just bought, I own the land that your $1 million house is on.
Yep.
When you walked into your favorite restaurant that's independent, that's the independent soul food spot, technically I own it.
Mm.
But I don't have to flaunt it because, again, my flaunt is I taught myself how to survive, not to swim with Nemo.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Do that make sense?
It makes a
complete
hell of a lot of
sense.
So
again, go ahead.
good.
No, I was just going to ask you.
Say.
No, I was just going to ask you because, like, I keep thinking back to this water company that you own, and these days you can walk into any given store and you can see a label on a million different kind of water, bottles or whatever. But the one thing that I've learned is that all water isn't good water.
Correct.
So I want to ask you, how hands-on are you with your water and making sure that the stuff that you're giving out to your people is what it needs to be?
Better yet, because I do dope things, I'm not even going to answer that. I'd rather send both of y'all a package, and then I want y'all to drink it, and then we're going to I'll answer the question after y'all get it.
Okay.
Because I can explain it to you, but that's too much time.
Right.
I'd rather send y'all a splash drip package. Y'all both get 8 or 9 in a box, put it in the refrigerator, and then I want y'all to really call me and get back on the line with me while y'all both drinking the water and y'all telling me what y'all telling me.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason that I'm saying that, bro, is because I try to support our people when it comes to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but listen, you got to stop supporting our people and just support. Because again, at the end of the day, a lot of people be doing a lot of buffoonery. You know what I'm saying? So One thing I'm not going to do is play on myself and play with my people.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
excuse me. At the end of the day, you have to support whatever you can support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've opened
because
some bottles of water.
At this day and time, and in this part of the game, you know what's good and you know what's bad.
Right.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You know who you want to talk to and who you don't want to talk to.
Yep.
You know what people that you want on the show and the people that you don't want on the
show. Absolutely.
So,
yo, I've opened some water, and I feel like that water came straight from a project in Flint, Michigan. And
it might have, but guess what? At the end of the day, you're gonna know what's good water and you're gonna know what's bad water.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I'm not here to single nobody out, but when you taste my water, both of y'all, oh my God, it's very refreshing. It's very clear. I get my water from Sedona. So anybody know about anything about Sedona, they known for water. I get my water where the big companies get their water. It's just I'm tapped in and they tapped into sand. I don't know if they drinking sand or land. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they drinking Gilligan's Island or Jones Beach. I don't know.
Right.
I just know. You know what I'm saying? So my water is 100% spring water. Everybody be like, yo, is it alkaline? Is it colorful? Listen, water should not be colored. That's number one. Number two, everybody, yo, I'm putting out black water. Okay, nobody understanding black water. It's still color water. Me, I'm going straight 100% spring water from the top. That's number one. Yo, it gotta be pH balance. And let me show y'all. Y'all don't even know if it's pH, GH, or TH. So stop it.
ING.
Yo, I could only drink this type of water. Well, sounds like you're bougie to me because water is water. Because when we all grew up, we know everybody grew up on that tap. And it wasn't no pH balance. It wasn't no... I'm telling you, some
we were drinking chlorine and everything.
And you was drinking Kool-Aid from the tap.
Yep.
So what are you telling me?
Some of my best water came out the water hose in the summertime when your moms and your aunts and uncles wouldn't let you back in the house.
Right, because you let out the air.
Exactly. So they don't know, yo, we only drinking alkaline. Let me show you, man. Splash Drip H2O is the best water for the future. I got future water, so you know my future water is serious, man. Yeah. I'm like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. I had to start somewhere, but I'm gonna be in this water game for years and years to come. Y'all gonna see. You know what I mean? I just don't want to talk, man. I'm gonna just do it.
Do it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
everybody, y'all need to get off y'all butts.
Get off y'all butts and start doing it. But no, I want to just to kind of change it a little bit, because up until I met MJ, I had no idea that you had stepped into the DJ realm.
Right. So, yeah. So just to let you know, I've been DJing before I started rapping. I was a DJ.
Okay.
Plus, also, just to let everybody know, I used to DJ for Rod Digger too.
Okay. Dope.
So I've been DJing. It's just, you know, I'm a man of many skills and many trades. I could do whatever I put my mind to.
Yeah. So
and also, just to let everybody know, since we talking about that, my syndicated show on iHeartRadio, I got a syndicated show, The Mix Show Madness. Plus, I'm on 150 stations across the country weekly. I got a special announcement coming. Yeah, that's coming for far as the radio thing. But I can't let it go right now. But it's coming. What you know, you'll see because I got this person talking about it. This big celebrity talking about it. So, you know, I'm gonna make sure y'all can air the commercial as well. So
there you go.
I'm in radio. I got my DJ coalition, which is the Heat DJs. We got over 100,000 members. Big up to my president, Will Money. Big up to MJ.
Mm-hmm.
The Heat DJ conference call. Y'all should jump on this one on the 25th. I got a lot of things. I got a lot of things jumping off, but I'm at radio independently. You know what I'm saying? So breaking these independent artists, giving back to my community. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely a supporter of giving back to my community.
Yeah.
You know, again, I'm from the era, so somebody gave me a chance. I want to give somebody else a chance.
Yeah,
Mix your madness.
I gotta show this picture right here because a couple of years ago I used to co-own an internet radio station, and when I came across MJ, she used to send me your mixes every week, and we used to incorporate them at our radio show. And this was one of the promo joints that I used to put it out there. So yeah,
send that to me. I like that. That's
I got you.
So just to let you know too, I hooked up with this. A lot of people don't understand digital radio than regular radio.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell everybody this. They be like, "Yo, I need to be on the radio. I don't need to be on the radio." Every independent artist that's listening to this, your best thing at radio is digital. To get your big break, it's going to be at digital radio. Regular radio, if you're not spending a couple of $1 million, you're not going to be recognized.
Right.
I'm here to tell you the truth because nobody is going to tell y'all the truth. All you artists that's watching this right now, being on regular radio will make you successful. But being on digital radio will broaden your horizons. Digital radio is like having a demo.
Yep.
Digital radio keeps it raw. Digital radio helps you get to the next level of your music career.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody's like, nah, I got to be on a major. Now, if you're on a major label, they're going to spend major millions to keep you being successful. Everybody can't move like Drake.
Right.
It's only one Drake. Big up to Drake. Digital radio is where to go. So I have this company. I'm launching my company. It's called Alliance Radio. It's like Sirius Radio.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Clear Channel. It's like Radio One. I took everything from them and created Alliance Radio. So now I just hooked up. I've been rocking with Digital Radio Tracker since 2014, DRT. Those are my partners over there.
Yeah.
I told them the other day, I'll be the first black person, entrepreneur to have 5,000 digital stations. 5,000. The goal is to have 5,000 digital radio stations, all under Alliance Radio. Why would I have 5,000 digital stations? Y'all tell me.
As far as digital radio, that's giving you a bigger outreach because with those 5,000 stations, there's so many different genres that you can cover.
Yep.
There's so many different kinds of radio shows that you can have. And because it's digital, there's no limit to where that can go.
And it doesn't cost as much. It does not cost as much.
But who's stopping me for putting my records out?
Nobody, because it's you.
Who's stopping me for breaking the new independent artists?
Absolutely nobody. That's the thing that I loved about doing it. Nobody.
So again, I'm launching Alliance Radio. Under Alliance Radio, I'm gonna have 5,000 stations. That means that is major because again, nobody of our peers is doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sit here and wait. And that includes 5,000 podcasters too.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to ask you, is it just gonna be music or are you
it's gonna be music and podcast? Alliance Radio.
Okay.
So y'all heard it first.
Yeah, we're gonna get access granted on that. We already
So on Alliance Radio. So again, I'm taking the idea like Sirius, because Sirius only puts certain people on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But again, people don't know that Sirius is digital radio. They get more love than regular radio. So I was like, you know what? let me start my own Sirius. I don't have to be through XM. I'm Alliance Radio. Alliance, the word alliance means what?
Coming together.
Together.
So I own Alliance Radio. I'm already 10 stations in. So 5,000 stations, y'all.
So for anybody that will be interested, like how could they go about getting a station on that show?
And hold up. And I'm glad you said that. And I'm creating stations for people.
Mhm.
So I have a package. If you want to create your own station,
Mm-hmm.
I have my program directors. I got 5 program directors. They'll create what, let's just say, y'all both woke up and said, yo, I want to create my own digital station in my podcast. Alliance Radio will do that for you. We'll do it for you. And if you want a program director to stay on to program it for you, and all you got to do is LLC. Hold on. So me starting a station and a podcast for you, all you got to do is LLC your company and go get money for it.
Yep.
But everybody's hustling backwards.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So notice that I have 5,000 stations on the way. I got 10 already in the smash. When I LLC it, you'll get to see all the stations.
Right.
I don't have to worry about money. You know why? Because I go to the bank and I could pay some digital billboards across the country for Alliance Radio. I have all formats, gospel, hip-hop.
Mm-hmm.
All I got to do is hook up with a phone company and put Alliance on there for free.
Mm-hmm.
So you get it in. I learned this from Jay-Z. I get with Sprite or Sprint, whoever.
Right.
And I get them to put Alliance on their phone for free. Now you're listening to every type of station.
Right.
Guess what? That makes me the Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
He said the oracle.
That really makes me the Oracle.
Because now you're controlling everything.
Everything,
You're controlling the whole. Yeah.
So guess what? When I don't rap no more, do nothing, you listening to Alliance Radio all day. Like you listening to, but see, Sirius is charging you. I ain't doing nothing. It's going to be for free. And the reason why I'm not charging, because those sponsors and everybody
It's going to pay.
is going to pay that.
Yep. They're going to pay. Yep.
Because again, if radio died tomorrow, regular radio, everybody going to wish they had a digital station or a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So I see something everybody else don't see.
Right.
So I'm on it. 5,000 stations. Alliance Radio. Get with me.
Yeah. How do you keep up with all that? I'm listening. We always talk about how much
You got a lot
I do.
going on, right?
I'm
No,
like,
I don't. I
has
don't
a-
got a lot going on. I just, again, I just know what I need to do. Because again, you got to have some type of direction of things that you want to get to and accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
I know that the game is fucked up, but radio is fucked up. I'm going to keep that real. But if I got 5,000 stations, means it ain't fucked up if you come through me. But if you go to Clear Channel and all the rest of them, they're going to charge you $1 million.
Right.
Nobody got nothing. Everybody wants to struggle. I don't want to struggle.
Right.
We passed the struggle. We've been struggling since the 60s, the 50s, the 40s. If I know how to read, I should be able to get a bag. If I know how to read, I should be able to feed my family.
Right.
If I know how to read and I know how to do math, I should be able to be. I'm a genius. We all at genius level. Just when everybody is sleeping, remember, I'm this dude. I'm the Oracle. When everybody's sleeping and they walking into their favorite restaurant and they like, this restaurant is good. I'm drawing this scenario for you. This is me. When you going to Disney World, you're not thinking about Walt Disney. Walt Disney been doing it for 100 years. He dead, and he's still at 100 million. 100 M's. He's a corporation.
Mm-hmm.
I got 5,000 stations. What does that make me? A corporation. We got to think. Jay-Z said what? What did Jay-Z say?
Say which song?
No, I'm a businessman.
Not a businessman.
Exactly. We have to do things outside our realm.
Mm-hmm.
We got to stop talking it and just do it.
Do it. Yeah.
You
And
have
bro,
what you say.
It's funny that you just said that because Alenia, we're about an hour and a half, less than 2 hours from King's Dominion.
Yeah.
When we go to King's Dominion, we don't think about Paramount.
No, no one does.
Nobody thinks about the
Yeah.
people that are really making all of that money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he just says something profound because even though the word Disney is in the title, we don't think about Walt
Right.
and his estate that's making all of that. We just think we're going to Disneyland.
Right.
That's about
Correct.
that much
Yeah.
of
Of all of that. Right.
So what I love about Disney is he thought about it and he did it. But he also went to go buy the land. Remember I told y'all about buying
Yep.
land?
He bought his land.
All right, so
Yep.
so he bought the land
Yep.
for cheap and called it Disneyland. Corporate wise, right? Like, see, I'm that
Yep.
dude. Like, I understand structure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he did. All right, when I do my next deal, I'm gonna kind of coordinate it like that and see if it works. Oh, it do work.
Right.
So all those rappers, they all got together, right? They all got millions together. They all got these jewels together, right? They already got their Lamborghinis, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm this dude. I ain't shining with them. I knew that this foreclosed building in New York City is worth $2 million. But if I go to the bank and pay $50,000, this building becomes mine.
Mm-hmm.
Notice what I just said. This building in New York City is in foreclosure for $2 million.
Right. And you're
They
offering
haven't paid taxes in 3
$1,000.
years. So the
Mhm.
taxes is $50,000.
So you mhm.
But if Rampage is a corporation, what I would do was I call the bank, give them the 50 racks, but how much is the building worth? Hold up. The building got tenants already there. Now, them dudes with all the jewelry that's together, they're not even thinking about that.
Right.
So when somebody shoot them in the face, I'm not wishing that. They have nothing. They don't got nothing to fall back on. But remember when I told you, because I'm thinking like Disney, I walked in this building that was $2 million, but it was in foreclosed for $50,000 for 3 years. So I called my accountant, told him I need 50 grand, make an offer to the bank and tell them I want it, because they tired of selling houses. The bank are tired of selling houses. But if you call them directly and offer them the taxes, they'll give it to you. But nobody reads. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Elena, let me hold 50,000.
Okay, let me go ask the boss.
Do that make sense?
We own land.
It makes a lot of
We
sense.
own land
No,
over
for
here.
real. Do that
No,
make
it
sense?
does. It does.
Mm-hmm.
So
It does.
I just don't want to be another person from our era that's not effective.
Yeah.
Everybody can talk one, but they're not effective. So I'm the dude that's, okay, that's what y'all doing. That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's cool.
That's cool. Right? But I'm also talking to I'm also getting emails in my email on vacant land. Man, maybe I could put a gas station on this. Who knows? Or maybe a gas station franchise or want to put a gas station here and pay me.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I win.
Right.
But you were like, yo, this is a bullshit land. Okay, cool.
No such thing.
But then the future is coming. We don't know what they building.
What they're gonna build, homes.
That's why I just said no such thing.
Yep.
So that's why I say don't trip off the home. You buy the land.
Right.
Anybody. And the land is like, yeah, I just bought a land. I ain't gonna tell you where, but I'm paying $400 a month. You know how many acres I got?
How many?
3. It's my first land. I just did it a couple of days ago. A month.
That's bonkers.
It's cheap. But if you to see what I'm saying, go in your Google and look for cheap land to buy monthly, and call me and tell me what you saw. But you know why? Because we don't read.
Right.
I read. How many times you gonna go on YouTube and that dude said, "Let me show you how to be a millionaire"? Or do you want to get money for pennies on the dollar? You tired of being at your job?
And you
you tired of being who you are? Let me show you. I want you to take my class for free right now at the bottom of the screen. Let me teach you, me and my comrades, how to generate $5,000 and $10,000 a month.
And you click.
How many times? Hold up. How many times did y'all see those type of commercials?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I get on.
Let me show you. I got rich. I got rich in a short of time.
Yeah.
I didn't go through all of that. I got a perfect plan for you to be rich. I need you to press this button right now. Are you home? Are you broke? You tired of eating McDonald's?
But instead, we click skip ad because
skip ad. Right?
Get off my toes, bro. Get off my toes, bro.
Hold up. I'm this person. So I go to one of the classes. And the things that I think I know, I even know even more. And then because I do dope shit and I understand business,
right?
I'm able to go buy that land for $400 a month.
That's crazy.
And just keep it.
That's crazy.
I own it. It's mine.
Yep.
Somebody might pass it every day, and all I gotta do is put a sign on it if you want to buy some space for me. So let's just say I bought 4 of those properties like that. Let's say I gotta pay $5,000 a month for those just properties. That's nothing on there. But if I put a sign on there and say you can build on it, am I turning my money right now? Can you be rich?
Real rich. You be laughing to the bank.
So, I'm glad you said that. So I gotta share this with you. So I posted my water on Instagram, and this kid laughed at me and was saying, Rampage, you fell off. You out there selling water. I said, I guess he's not really tapping into what I'm putting on Instagram. Right? But when I went to the bank, my bank account was going different ways. But I was like, he's laughing at me for whatever reason, because he don't tap in. He wants me to be out there like that. He wants you to be like this. He want me to fall off. He want me to do that. Let me just tell you. When people are not tapped into you, they assume these things that you're broke. They, oh man, he fell off. Dude, don't fuck with him no more. This is what you get from people that just don't know.
Because they don't see you with bus every day.
But let me show y'all something. Who are you?
Right.
What? You who? What?
He said, who?
Huh?
Who?
Man, I'm going to class, man. I'm gonna go teach these kids because I can't teach grown folks how to get money.
Yeah.
I teach kids how to start their LLC in my class. I teach kids not to worry about their parents, to help their parents if they start a business. I train them to start businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can go to the bank because they got good credit. They can go to the bank and get credit. They can put themselves through school, but we so stuck worrying about if I'm selling water.
Right.
We worrying about this. We want to be able to do this.
That's that.
I don't need to floss people.
Right.
I invest in my own self. I tell everybody that's watching this, invest in your own self.
Yeah.
If you fail, then get back up.
Mm-hmm.
Teach these kids. Don't worry about grown folk. Teach these kids. I salute y'all, man.
Hey, so what do we teach them from the music standpoint, though? Because there's still a lot of young people that feel, you know, once they get that hit record on the radio, that's all they need, you know.
Well, it's bigger than a hit record on the radio.
Yeah.
What they need is good management.
Mm-hmm.
What they need is to understand what the music business is about. What they need is they need to understand what their royalty splits is. What they need is to understand what is a 360 deal. What they need to know is before you sign the deal, they have to have an entertainment attorney. What they need is not to sign something on the homeboy operation. Understand there's the World Wide Web if they need the answers for what they need. But they don't read. They just jump and don't understand.
Right.
So for artists that's watching this, if you want to be in the music business, you have to understand what you're reading. That's
right.
number one. Then you got to understand your points and your publishing and your deal and your splits. Once you understand that, and it's never personal, then you could be in the music business. Again, for those artists that's independently that's watching this, if you want to be in the music business, you are in the music business. Everything is timing. I don't care if you're 40 or 15. Everything is timing. If you got the time, what you do, because I wouldn't know about you unless you posted something because you took the time out. Everything don't come easy. I tell artists, you must read. You must understanding what you're reading. What do? I understand what I read. I understand the music business is just business. It's never personal.
Right.
Once you got that, you'll be successful.
Mm-hmm. Y'all heard it. Can't say no more to that.
What more can I say?
You cannot say any more to that.
Shout out to EPMD, business never personal. One of my favorite albums, man. Hey, Ramp, just real quick, bro. Let us know what you got coming on deck for the rest of 2022, man. I know you said you got the water, you got
water,
the paper,
my sneakers,
some
rated R
boo-boo
Empire.
paper.
Oh, stop!
Boo-boo
I want to hear more about the
paper.
sneakers. How can we find out about the sneakers?
I'm gonna give you the link right now. I'm gonna shoot you the link right now.
Okay.
In your chat thing.
Got you.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna shoot that to you. And you know, we you know, I'm constantly elevating. Every day I'm doing something that's motivating. I don't like to waste time, and I don't waste time with people.
Yeah.
I don't have no time to waste with people that don't see their vision. You don't see your vision, please do not waste my time.
You cannot get time back.
I really love these past couple of shows that we've done because we've had some legends on here, and 90% of the conversation has nothing to do with music. It's really been uplifting. It's really been about motivating. It's really been about going out and teaching people how to really go get yours. You know what I'm saying? And stop, like you said, get off your ass. Stop,
you have to.
And Alenia, with all of the stuff that you have going on, like that's a clear example of, you know what I mean? Like we got to stop. And this is something that I'm trying to tell my son now. Like you got to stop waiting for everybody, because while you're waiting, as he just jumped off, while we're waiting, everybody else is moving. My son,
Mm-hmm.
he thought he wanted to play football in college, but that first summer leading up to the football tryouts, instead of getting out there and getting in the gym and working out every day, he wanted to sleep till 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
He was sleeping
I'm
his
like,
life
whoa,
away.
while you're sleeping until 1 or 2 o'clock,
Yep.
people that really want to make the football team are in the gym at 7 o'clock in the morning, bro. While
Right.
you know what I mean? So as and I hate to put a color barrier on it, but as Black people, because we have to do better, we got to stop talking about it. We got to stop hopping on social media and talking about what we're going to do and go and make that happen, because
I sent it to you too.
I see it.
Yep.
Because there's about 50,000 other people that have your idea that are out there working towards it, because you're not doing what you have to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just love when people at this level like are really showing that hunger side and saying that, yo, I've made this, I've done this, I've been on videos, I've toured the world with this person, I've been on, whatever, but I'm still out here grinding and doing the things that I have to do to not only continue to take care of my family, but to make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that kind of stuff is like really motivational to me, when we can have an artist like Rampage, or we can have an artist like Drez up here that say, yo, we're here. I can do engine number 9 until I'm 90 years old.
right.
Party and rap to that song. You know what I'm saying? Rampage can do his woo-ha's and all of that until he's 90 years old. But it's the stuff that he's doing that you don't even see that's really making a difference. That's the kind of motivation I like. So I love having conversations like this, man.
And I think, and that's where, in the beginning I said,
sent you another link for Splash Drip too.
I see him popping in.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying, in the beginning, how are they ready? Because young people have such an entitlement mentality, like there is supposed to be given and not earned.
Well, how can you not be ready in 2022?
How can you not? But check it out. I mean, think about it.
You know what?
So much was done over the past 2 years. Some people had opportunities to start some new things. And my bonus daughter always says she watched me move. And I just did. And it didn't make sense to most, but it didn't matter. And I think it's being said that we are a generation of doers. Now, this younger generation, what are they doing? What are they doing? And I know I talked to my daughter about that a lot. And we have, of course, they're not going to do it our way, but we definitely have to encourage them not to sleep their life away and to begin to do whatever their do is. It's not going to be like us, but just do. And you can't sleep on it, because if not, the train is going to move without you.
But at the same time, I'm going to play devil's advocate and say that our generation, and again, I'm 52, so I'm talking like from the 40 to 55-ish range. There was an opportunity for us to do, and we didn't. And I think that we have a lot of young people, these quote unquote millennials, and you can put that in whatever category that you want. Like, they're really out here doing stuff that, when I look at some of them that are making those moves, I say, I wish I would have moved the way that they're moving when I was 25, when I was 22, when I was 23. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to make it seem like they're not, but it's just that we hear so much about those that aren't, that we don't see the ones that are, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and and when you say that, and I get that, trust me, because I know our 3 over here are moving. They're doing, and but again, you have to go through that evolution of understanding, because a lot of times, we don't know what we want. We don't know where we're going. And sometimes that fear and what are other people saying about it, if it's not the popular thing, we're not going to do it. I mean, even for us in our 20s, we didn't do things out of fear, out of lack of knowledge, out of, whatever it was. But I really think that social media, they have things that we did not.
Absolutely.
So
Well, on that note, thank y'all for having me.
I appreciate you, Rant.
I'm one of those people. I've been doing it since I was 17. So I agree everything that you're saying.
yeah,
And I like when people are not tapped in. Because remember, I'm that person when you walked in the building,
right,
you like, this is a nice building. Damn, let me eat some
Not
food.
realizing.
right,
Not realizing that I'm the owner.
right.
So for those entrepreneurs and everybody that's watching this, get off your ass. Continue your blessings.
Yes,
Do not let anyone stop you from getting to the next level.
right.
Only person that's stopping you from getting to the next level is you.
Is you. Yep.
So this goes out to you, and everybody that's watching this.
Yeah.
Keep following me at The Real Rampage on Instagram. Rampage the Last Boy Scout on Instagram. Big up to you guys for giving me
Thank
the
you.
wave and speaking on your platform. Salute to everybody that's watching this. I'm praying for everybody. If you're going through something right now, I'm praying for you. If you're going through a tough patch right now, understand that. Put God first. God is in control. Stay in prayer. Stay in prayer. You lost a loved one. I'm praying for you and your family. If today's your birthday, I wish you a beautiful, blessed birthday. But I'm talking to you, and everybody that's watching this. Be blessed. It's your boy. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
And if you don't have no health care, go get that Rampage care.
Definitely.
Get that Rampage care. I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
No doubt. And I want to give a shout out to my man, Tony Taylor, for checking in. Man, it's been like a year since I've had him on the show. He's checking in all the way from, it's not Seattle, Washington, but I know he's in the state of Washington. I don't want to.
Oh, wow.
He's all the way out there in the Pacific Northwest. So shout out to you, bro. Thank you for checking in. And like I said, sis, like I had so much stuff that I wanted to ask him, just like Drez when we had him. But I love when they come up here and it's a different perspective as far as the music is concerned. Like, we can talk about the music part all day, but I love the fact that they're coming up here and they're just like really giving you a different perspective of, okay, yeah, like I said, I've been on videos, I've toured the world, I got stamps in my passport, but this is what's really important right now. And these messages are so important for our young people. Our young people are not listening to Rampage. Our young people aren't listening to Jared from Black Sheep.
That's what I'm saying.
Our young people can learn so much from the message we've had the past 2 weeks that I appreciate that more than any music guidance that, or any music lessons or history that they could have given us. So
it was a good show.
I'm good. And again, he came up here like he had some stuff on his mind, and we just sit back and let him get that all out. I love it.
Exactly.
Real quick, sis, because I don't think I did this the last time that you were on. Please give your podcast / social media / whatever else information that you need.
You can find everything from me on Alenia Renee on YouTube. Just like you see it is the way that you put it in on YouTube. And from there, you'll be able to get the book club, my book club podcast. And you'll also be able to get Juicy Bits and Things. We're making some major changes with that. So I'm excited about what's coming forth with Juicy Bits and Things. That right there is.
Hold up, you got some stuff I ain't know about, but I'm gonna wait.
I have told y'all about Juicy Bits and Things.
Okay.
I've been doing it myself, but I just saw a vision of doing something larger. And
you just been giving us little sprinkles, though. You haven't. Yes,
I've been giving sprinkles, but people be sleeping on Alenia. I'm not gonna lie.
Gotcha.
They be sleeping on me, but it's okay. It's okay.
I'm not going to touch that because I got some places I could go with that.
That's the truth. It's the truth, but it's
what? You know what? I am going to go there. Fat Joe has this saying that yesterday's price is not today's price.
Mm-hmm.
Get us while we're cheap. Get us while we're affordable.
Yep. I mean,
because God is working.
yes, indeed. Last
God
year,
is
this
working.
time, I would have never thought what's happening would be happening.
God is working.
Yep.
Man, when I tell you, when I tell you. So the podcast is already about to expand to another platform.
Okay.
And I'm actually revisiting a platform that I had radio-wise in the past.
Okay.
But that's the small stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Got some stuff for y'all, man, that if y'all don't catch on now, I'm telling y'all. And I can see it happening with Alenia and what she has going on. Like, we just got so much bigger stuff that's ahead that we don't even know.
We don't.
we don't even know. But I truly believe, because like, shout out, I gotta continue to give shout outs to MJ Savino. She may, and I hope she's not watching, she may actually soon be the publicist for Access Granted, the podcast.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And once that happens,
that connection.
But I tried to warn y'all 2 years ago, and y'all ain't want to listen. Y'all ain't want to watch.
But I'm telling you, Antoine, I think it's because people, I always say to my clients, your customers, the people that are going to be interested, are not your family and friends. It's not that they're not going to watch, listen, or purchase, but that's not your clientele. So you can't, your feelings can't be hurt. Like, I know my sister girls, they love me, but they're not going to read my books. They're not going to all read my books, and they're not going to all listen to my YouTube channel or my podcast. But there are 1,000 other people that are. And it's okay. I'm not mad at them. Sit, we talk, they know what's going on. But I think sometimes we get wrapped in that. And when people like family and friends don't see you as that big number, but how do they know what your number is? Right. How do they know if they don't understand what you are doing and just support? Hit share. How hard is it to hit share? Like,
how hard is it to subscribe? How
hard is it to subscribe?
But on that note, I go and I check my daily, weekly, monthly statistics for the podcast. Austria, Germany.
There you go.
Czechoslovakia, Spain. Yeah. Somebody's listening even when y'all aren't.
Right. So it's and it's okay. Like, we're not, you can't be mad at anybody because we understand.
But that's the lesson that I had to teach myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if people in Japan that don't know me, why can't the people in West Baltimore that do know me? But it's okay.
Because they're not, they're not your peoples.
But it's okay.
Yeah, that's
because as Fat Joe said, yesterday's price is not today's price.
There you go.
And today's price becomes tomorrow's price, and then tomorrow's price becomes next month.
Yes.
All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's just like advertising. Yeah. I never in my life could understand if you have a local podcaster that's willing to sell you advertising space on their platform, and you don't take advantage of it while it's the price that it is. Come next year, you're going to be like, oh, you know what? I see they doing a little something. And then all of a sudden they want to advertise and the price is not the same.
and the dope thing about that, and we could talk about this all night, I already know, but we're going to get off here. But the dope thing about that is that I can speak for myself, and I think I might be able to speak for you when I say that we don't even do it for that. We love what we do.
We love it. Yep.
I'm cool. I told you a long time ago, I'm cool with this because I come in my basement now and I don't have to drive up the Bel Air Road. I don't have to drive to Arbutus. I don't have to drive anywhere. I can come down in my basement now and do something that I love. So anything above this, financially or otherwise is just icing on the cake. But that financially or otherwise is going to happen. And it's already happening. It's already happening. I get a deposit every month.
Right.
And I'm cool.
And you're cool. Right.
Cool.
See, and that's what I mean. People just, but it's okay. Like, I love everybody.
We love everybody.
I love everybody.
But when it's time for you to come and we give you that.
Yep, I sent you my contract.
Ooh.
Alina, when he was talking about accountants,
Yeah.
that man downstairs, he got this LLC together.
Yeah, and that's what, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to talking to him some more because I want to tap into the water and I want to tap into all of the stuff that he has going on. But
yeah,
I'll leave it at
that.
that.
It was a good show, y'all. It was a good show.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Shout out to my man Renard with your 158 bowling average that you put up this year. Yeah, I'm calling you right. You need to do better next year, son. You need to do better next year. No, but appreciate everybody. We had a lot of people on YouTube and on Instagram, on Facebook. Shout out to you, Tracy. We appreciate your support.
Yes.
I will be back on Wednesday.
I will not
be here.
Sorry.
She has other things going on, but I will be back with artist, singer, writer, producer Jessica Loyce out of Atlanta, Georgia. This is a young lady that I met like a month ago.
Wow.
Sipping event. And she was absolutely awesome. And I said that I wanted to connect and bring her up. So she'll be here. Go check out that last Friday's acapellas and acoustics. I promise you, you will not be disappointed if you haven't seen it yet. In fact, go check out like the last 3 or 4 because
they're good.
Yeah, I've been on a roll for like the last month. So go check it out. Continue to support us.
Yes.
Both shows, social medias, and YouTube channels and all of that. That's all we ask. Subscribe. Yep. It's a simple click. Like
and share. Share it.
Share is a simple click. We don't ask much. We don't want social security numbers.
Nope.
None of that stuff. We just want you guys to like genuinely support because it goes a long way, and you guys just realize that. So on that note, hope everybody again enjoyed their Mother's Day weekend. I will be back on Wednesday. Alenia, I will see you next Monday when we will have my man Billy Dance from the legendary MOP in the building. So I'm gonna need you now, Alenia, to start looking up MOP, the Mash Out Posse, and get your homework done. But then again, who knows? Because he might want to come up here and
I think that's the vibe we have. I think that's our vibe.
And that's all good. If that's
impact and be intentional.
If one person is getting something out of that, I'm all good.
Yep.
I'm definitely looking forward to that show. And I'm going to actually on Facebook post again the shows that we have for the rest of the month because we have some great shows coming up in May. And on that note, we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
All right.
We are out. See you soon. Love you. Hey, and tell Selena, I said, blah, 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 blah.
I will definitely do that.
All right. And my Walbrook Warrior in the building.
I will let him know.
All right, man. We out of here. Love you guys.
All right, good night.